you're new, we're gonna get into a reading. See what Spirit wants to talk about for Gemini for February 2026. Take it as it resonates. Time is fluid. You got a pre-message. You have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck right now, you have the Strength card and the Page of Wands. For whoever this is going to resonate for, I feel like somebody owes you an apology. I feel like somebody has been texting, and even if it hasn't been sent, like somebody has been writing messages to you, or thinking about sending these messages. Somebody's very heavily thinking about you. I feel like there's something that they've been wanting to say, and it might have been a long time that they've been wanting to say it. I feel like it's confidence that's been impacting that. There's also there's some sort of idea or thought that they're wanting to reach out to you, initiate some sort of contact with you. Hey, right now I'm just doing Gemini reading. I need to hurry and get the February readings out for the signs, so I'm going to do those, and then I'll do the readings. But I don't know if I'll do, I don't know that I'm going to be doing those every month. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you have the messages, the bell marked for all messages, so when I do go live, that you get those messages, those notifications. All right, Gemini. Sorry, Luna is all in the business. I was getting situated and getting started, but then Luna decided he wanted to join. Luna, stop it. No. I'm going to actually have to take him down. He's irritating me really bad right now. All right, Gemini. Luna, come here. You're going to have to get down. You got to go over there today. Thank you. Sorry, guys. It's a freaking mess. I intend to be moving in the next couple months, so hopefully it's going to get better. All right, Gemini. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for Gemini for February 2026. Time is fluid. Take the messages as they resonate. Don't force the messages. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini for February? Gemini. All right, last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini for February. One more shuffle, last shuffle. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Gemini. Okay, you have the Hermit in the reverse. The first card upright facing, sorry, it was in the reverse, but the first card out facing us. So I felt like you might have been in isolation. I feel like you're ready to be done with that. I feel like these aren't part of your messages, but we're going to read them. So take it as it resonates. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're very inspired to put things in order in your environment. I feel like you have either you have an offer or an inspiration to have a new forward movement. I feel like you are defensive about it. I feel like things have been a little bit not as they have been expected, or maybe the fine print hasn't been divulged fully, clearly. But I feel like you're taking a little moment right now, or you had been taking a moment to kind of put things back in order. But I feel like you are still guarded. But you are, you want something new. You want something fresh. Sorry. You're ready to come out of isolation right now. But I felt like whatever's been holding you up, it could be financially related. It's definitely in regards to your home environment in some way, shape, or form. All right, Thank you. What are we doing today? I feel like, Gemini, you have a lot of things in your environment. You have a lot of energy that's been backwards. It's not upside down. It's like it's things that need to be looked at, but you're either not ready to, or you're not wanting to, or the pieces aren't together yet. You might have had partial starts and like minor setbacks. I heard minor setbacks. You might feel like they were big setbacks. For me, I feel like I've been dealing with setbacks and they don't feel like they were minor necessarily, but I heard minor setbacks. So just understand you can do whatever needs to be done. Whatever's for your greatest good and whatever has your interest, and just continue to follow your intuition. Trust yourself. And I'm sorry things aren't better or easier, but everything always happens for a reason. So we're going to look at these, but we're not keeping these either. You have the 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Okay, so bottom of the deck right now, you have the King of Swords. Definitely a lot of thoughts, a lot of words, a lot of, maybe you've said things abrasive, maybe people have said things abrasive to you. There's definitely thoughts and words that have not been very gentle, warm and fuzzy, and I feel like there's been a lot of them. Take it as it resonates. I feel like whoever this piece is going to be for, I feel like you're disappointed right now. You're not happy. I feel like you might have opportunities and offers, but you're not impressed with them. You're not, it doesn't resonate with you. I feel like you're disappointed. You're sad about something. There's something you can't let go of. There's something that lives with you, stuck with you, whatever, for however this resonates for you. Either it's in your current environment right now, or it's in your thoughts, energy, emotions. You can't let go of something, person, place, or thing. And I feel like that leads you into a lot of doubts within yourself, a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict, a lot of doubting yourself, doubting others. Combative energy, like you arguing for something. You feel like you have to defend something, possibly. Okay, the 3 of Cups. I felt like just as you get into just allowing things to settle in, allow your thoughts to settle, allow your emotions to settle, allow yourself to kind of allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and go with the flow and do what you're inspired for and guided for and through. I feel like that's where you're going to find your stability, and at the end of the day, you're going to find something to celebrate. I feel like somebody wants to offer something to you. Somebody wants to talk to you, Gemini. All right, so what's crossing you? You have the 2 of Pentacles. Just a lot of things going on, right? If you've been looking for a job, I feel like you've been going on a lot of job interviews, or possibly getting a lot of calls. There's just been a lot of things going on. And if you're ready to move, there's a lot of things going on. Take it as how it resonates for you. And happy Valentine's Day. So I'm recording right now. It's February 13th. It's going to be Valentine's Day tomorrow. I don't know if you guys could see that. I made you guys a heart. I made a heart for you. I'm going to try to keep it like that, but I want you guys to see the cards. So, anyways, Gemini, we're going to look. 8 of Swords. This has came out a couple of times for you. I feel like whatever you're dealing with, Gemini, I feel like it's causing you to kind of feel restricted and bound, and like things aren't able to maneuver the way that you want them to maneuver. I feel like people have kind of, take this as this resonates for you. I know people in my environment don't necessarily have a clear, accurate reflection of who I am. People like to hear things and say things, and the truth isn't always the truth. Somebody's opinion likes to be turned into facts, and maybe that's something that you're dealing with. Especially with this Emperor being in the recent past energy. I feel like somebody has tried to like dominate something within your energy. And I felt like it's kind of caused you to be stuck in like stuck in limbo, kind of like what's possible and what's not. Like just because you feel something and somebody doesn't agree with it doesn't mean that they're truth. I feel like maybe your environment isn't aligning with you very well right now. Your crowning energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're wanting forward movement. You're wanting your job. You're wanting your stability. You're wanting your home environment. You're wanting movement. Maybe you're wanting to buy a car or something. The near future, yeah, the Magician. So you're going to be creating something. You're manifesting something. And if you don't feel like you have all the tools, okay, amen, amen. If you are inspired for something right now, but you don't feel like you have all the tools that you need to like put it into action or really make it come to life, no worries, because in the near future you will have all the tools, the equipment, the necessities, finances, resources, whatever you feel like you're needing to move something forward. In the near future it will be coming for you. How other people, okay, how you see yourself, sorry guys, how you see yourself as Temperance. I feel like you're working on a lot of things internally. You're working really hard at balancing something. You know the battles that you've had to fight. You know the victories, the things that you've had to endure. You know what you've experienced in life. I feel like some people see that you've went through a lot. Other people see that you've endured a lot. But I feel like even what they see, it doesn't even touch the surface of what you've dealt with, balanced. This is a heavy reading, Gemini. And if this... Okay, hold on. Okay. Your hopes and or fears, you have the World card. Final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man. And then we're going to look at what these are too, because this is interesting how those came out. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man with the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so... if you're wanting to move, if you're preparing to move, that indication has came out several times. So continue to get things in order, continue to plan, continue to prepare, continue to dream and manifest, because even if you're not ready right now, it is something that if you want, it is possible for you. You can have it. And don't let other people cause you to doubt yourself because they're doubting you, or because they think of you or see you a certain type of way. That's on them. Leave them alone. Let them be in their world. Some people you're going to have to love from afar. Okay. And then, so I feel like at the end of the day, should things remain the same, there's going to be a conversation had. There's a lot of thoughts going along. There's a lot of thoughts going on. People are thinking about you. You're thinking about things. I feel like February, like the end of February leading into March, even the beginning of March, there's going to be a lot of communications, a lot of clarity, a lot of like epiphanies even for some of you. I feel like there's been a lot of things that have that have happened that have caused you to have a different perspective. I feel like there's something like you're just wanting innocence, like you're wanting that real genuine connection, that love, that that depth. Somebody you could rely on, somebody you could trust, somebody that is trustworthy. And I felt like you've been disappointed. And I felt like you're now having that perspective of like, okay, the past isn't the future. And even though it has been difficult and hard, I felt like you are open to something new. 8 of Wands. But I felt like you still feel like, okay. So if this is resonating for you, I feel like you are having that mindset of like seeing things from a different perspective, trying to see things differently. I feel like the dominant energy is like you want love, you want that newness, you want that connection with somebody. But whatever's happened in your environment, I felt like I felt like it hasn't always been easy for you. And I felt like that passion has kind of left you, or those experiences have left you guarded, and because you're passionate and excited to have something new, you're trying to repair those internal things that caused you to have difficult experiences or unhealthy relationships. Okay, take that as that resonates. Gemini, I'm just going to close this out with, just continue to rely on yourself. I'm sorry people haven't been as upfront and forthcoming as we would have liked, but that doesn't have any reflection on you. Don't allow other people's behavior to be a reflection on you. We do teach people how to treat us, but it's not our obligation. Like at this point, we're all adults, right? My channel's meant for adults. So anybody watching this, you're an adult, you've experienced life, you hopefully have owned the responsibility of healing the things that need to be healed, but also allowing people to own that responsibility on their own as well. Don't be somebody's doormat. Don't allow somebody, Queen of Wands. Own your confidence. Like, great things are intended for you. You're stuck in your thoughts. Other people are stuck in their thoughts about you as well. Good or bad, indifferent, whatever. Doesn't even matter really. You have too much going on right now. Allow yourself to just go with the flow. And whoever doesn't see you the way that you see yourself, that's cool. That's on them. That doesn't reflect anything on you. Let bygones be bygones. Love from afar if you need to. And say your piece to those who you need to. Bye. Good riddance. Good luck with that. Goodbye. Get out of your thoughts. I feel like somebody has not been... somebody hasn't been... I feel like you've had haters in your environment, and something about you caused them to feel a certain type of way about themselves, and they to kind of get out of that, they made you feel a certain type of way from love, from yourself, from what you wanted, from what was possible, from just whatever. You've been through it, and you've worked on healing. And there are new cycles coming in for you. You want them, and they are coming in for you. So be prepared. But I feel like as you move forward, be willing to have conversations. Be willing to, let people know. How do you say? I wouldn't want to, but you do what you want to. Spirit's wanting you to, as you're coming out of this being alone energy, as you're ready to come back out into the world and meet people, you're very much conscious of doing it in a healthy, clear way. But just have confidence as you do it. Don't allow other people's negative personas or opinions of you to come along with you. You are amazing, Gemini. You know you're amazing. And just because somebody didn't take the opportunity when it was there doesn't mean that you weren't the prize to be had. It wasn't for them. And you, how you say, you're a prize, Gemini. You are amazing. That's how come there's constantly this crap of all these things. Like, if you have all those, if life was easy for you, then you're not here for any reason. If you had to deal with all this opposition, all this fighting, all this getting to know yourself, somebody challenging you, your character, giving yourself apologies that other people owed you. I feel like you give apologies, but you don't receive them. And I felt like you've done a lot of work on yourself, a lot of healing, a lot of change in cycles, a lot of boundaries, a lot of things. And whatever's coming in the future, you do have the ability to create it. You are the manifester. You are the magician in your own environment, Gemini. You could do anything you set your mind to. I love you. And don't forget how strong you are. You are brave. You are capable. You are able. You could do anything you set your mind to. So next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.